There are millions of weddings that take place around the world every year. Approximately 2.3 million of these weddings are in the United States alone. Whether it's the simple ritual of carrying a bouquet or wearing three different wedding dresses to jumping over a broom, wedding rituals can range from the beautifully romantic to the disturbingly bizarre. For the sake of the familiar, let us start by examining a ritual from the United States. Most wedding rituals in the United States were brought here from other cultures and became integrated into our society over many generations. According to an online article printed in How Stuff Works and written by Rebecca Fairley Rainey, 2011, bridal bouquets acquired their origin, oddly enough, during the terrible time of the plague. In medieval times, brides carried bouquets made from garlic and dill, hoping to ward off sickness and mask body odors. Over time, however, brides opted for a more fragrant smelling bouquet. Made from flowers available at the time, these would have been marigolds, nosegays, or orange blossoms. The three most popular wedding flowers for bouquets today are roses, followed by the simple yet beautiful tulip, and last but not least, the elegant calla lily. Most American brides today carry bouquets made from their favorite flowers, often matching the color scheme of their wedding. Modern bouquets range from the very simple single flower bouquet to lavishly elaborate bouquets costing hundreds of dollars. Traditional additions to the bride's bouquet are baby's breath, representing purity of heart, orange blossoms, representing fertility, and fern, which represents wealth and happiness. The meaning of the flowers for the bouquet can play a significant part in which flowers the bride uses. Now let us take a look at a wedding tradition from another part of the world, China. Chinese brides do not have just one wedding dress. They have at least three, writes China news expert Susan Pappas, 2015, in About News. Chinese brides will change dresses 3 times during the celebration of her wedding, each separate part of her wedding requiring a different type dress. Dress 1 is a white wedding gown worn during the main ceremony, which is performed first. The bride then changes into the chipa, which is a traditional red Chinese dress with elaborate silver and gold embroidery. Red is a symbol of good luck for the Chinese people. The chipa is worn for the duration of the wedding banquet following the main ceremony. The final dress is usually a ball gown, worn to greet guests and then to see them to the door. This dress is known as songke, see guest off dress, because she sees her guest off in this dress. But over in Africa, the focus of their special ritual is on a simple household item, the broom. An African ritual known as jumping the broom, which originated in the Western African country of Ghana, dates back to the 18th century during the transatlantic slave trade. The broom held spiritual worth in that culture and represented the sweeping away of past sins and the removing of evil spirits. In her article at African Roots Incorporated, K. Veronica Brady, 2015, states, this ritual was handed down from generation to generation and was brought to America by the African people who were sold here as slaves. First, the broom is waved over the couple's heads to chase away any evil spirits. At the end of the ceremony, the broom was placed on the ground and the couple would jump over the broom. Whoever jumped the highest would be the main decision maker in the marriage. Jumping the broom lost its role in traditional Ghana wedding rituals after the fall of the Ashanti rule in Ghana and the acceptance of British traditions. But slaves from Africa kept the ritual alive in America as a way to legitimize their unions, as many slave owners did not allow legal marriages of slaves. Today, many African and African American couples have resumed the ritual of jumping the broom at their wedding as a way to honor their African ancestors. The significance of jumping the broom represents the joining not only of the couple, but also of their families. As you can see, from America to Africa, the world is submerged in rich wedding traditions and rituals, with many of these marital customs coinciding between the different cultures. This barely touches the thousands of wedding rituals that take place daily all across the world. Whether American, Chinese, or African, or any other nation, wedding rituals are an important part of the heritage of peoples all across the planet. Something as simple as carrying the right bouquet of flowers, a ritual of changing dresses several times during the wedding, to performing the symbolic act of jumping over a broom. Rituals help define where we came from and who we are. In closing, I'll leave with these beautiful words written by celebrated author Elizabeth Gilbert, 2006, taken from her book, Eat, Pray, Love. This is what rituals are for. We do spiritual ceremonies as human beings in order to create a safe resting place for our most complicated feelings of joy or trauma, so that we don't have to haul these feelings around with us forever, weighing us down. We all need such places of ritual safekeeping, and I do believe that if your culture or tradition doesn't have the specific ritual you are craving, then you are absolutely permitted to make up a ceremony of your own devising.